this doesn't really matter, Kevin, and I'll let you take this one away. It doesn't matter because it's a list, and you can go into what this list is supposed to represent. But the list is talking about top 5 defensive coordinators. Right. And I'm going to be honest here, Kevin. I didn't see the defensive coordinator that resides in Baltimore.
You did not, Mike Macdonald. It was an NFL PA poll, if I believe.
I saw that, the PA poll. Yep.
It was.
I didn't get that poll, by the way.
So whoa!
I didn't get
IR guys.
So maybe he would have been if you had gotten it. Maybe he would have been snuck in there.
Nick was the last vote.
But,
so Kevin, explain a little bit about the whole backstory.
Yeah.
With it.
So the surveys for future positions, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, they listed out top 5 offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, and the top 5. Yeah, special teams too. And the top 5 on this list for defense was Aaron Glenn in Detroit, number 1, Steve Wilkes, San Francisco, number 2, Dan Quinn in Dallas, number 3, Brian Flores in Minnesota, number 4, and Raheem Morris with the Rams, number 5. Mike Macdonald, nowhere to be found, in all NFC defensive coordinators. Another thing I noticed there too.
Yeah. Didn't we dominate them on offense?
Exactly.
2 of those. Yeah. The most prolific offense.
Aaron Glenn,
it's so weird because it was
and Raheem Morris. Yeah. All 3 of those guys.
3 out of the 5.
It was your own team voted for wasn't it your own team?
I don't know.
I think. I'm not sure how this.
We didn't have a single coach on there.
Yeah, which was weird.
And
I'm kind of okay with it. Keep them.
Yeah, I just think with Mike, obviously, I think that's a snub. We have the best defense in the NFL, hands down. I think even with special teams and Chris Horton, we've had top 3 special teams since I've been here. So for the last 4 seasons, we've had a couple mishaps here and there, but we're still we're still known for special teams.
Oh,
we are the dominant special teams in the entire National Football League, and we pride ourselves on that. And to me, that's just a sham that he's not on that list.
I haven't seen any other special teams take one to the house to win the game.
One of the
one did.
It was the week one.
Week 1. Yeah.
Week 1. It was. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I
game.
said that, I was like,
Yeah, way to go.
But that was
damn. It was AFC.
Terrible reporting. No, it was. It's only.
I haven't seen anyone after week 1 return one for the.
With a backup returner too. Not even our starter.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone with a backup returner.
Not even our 2-time All-Pro Bowl.
Well, also that moment. Not for any Jets fans out there, that was the highlight of the season. Really, maybe you're gonna say it
was
the
all
Eagles,
downhill from there.
And then maybe is that Eagles game you had hope, and then right after the bye week, just everything fell apart. Mike Macdonald, though, it's no secret of how he has transformed or left his fingerprints all over this defense. Yes, Roquan Smith brought an attitude, but also seeing how he's using all of these pieces to this defense is really suffocating. It's a defense you don't want to go against. The defense that hits hard, that is going to punch you in the mouth, and you have to earn every single yard, and that was going to wear you down. And for the longest time, everyone was talking about, well, this Ravens team, they give up leads in the fourth quarter. Well, guess what? This team has done a tremendous job overall, and they've done it against some of the best units, especially the last 2 games, the 49ers and the Dolphins, 2 teams that can put up a lot of points, and that can, in the 49ers case, can bully you. The Ravens defense was the one that was bullying that prolific San Francisco offense. And Kevin, we're hoping everyone maybe it keeps the pressure off of Macdonald being a head coach candidate, right? He's terrible. He's awful.
He's
really
not top
bad.
5. Yeah, I guess. According to this
bottom 3 coach I've ever witnessed,
whenever there's Mike Macdonald praise or good things happening, all the Ravens fans say, "What are you talking about?
He's horrible.
What are you talking
it's
about?"
All Roquan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
Marcus Williams and Kyle Hamilton and all. It's the players because they want to keep him around, and it's true. We're going to see some head coaching vacancies open up this spring. I think that personally, Mike Macdonald's deserving of that, but obviously, selfishly, you would love to have him stay with the Ravens. And
here.
It's up to him too, right? Sometimes there are situations, and we saw this, years ago. Eric DeCosta's the assistant to Ozzie Newsome, and he ends up being, all the stuff about the role and the contract, and he ends up waiting for Ozzie to step aside to a different role, and Eric moves up. So is there, I don't know when John Harbaugh, there's that whole other people I think they're assuming that if the Ravens win this year, John Harbaugh is going to step aside and kind of ride off, which that's not set in stone.
Not going anywhere.
That's what
people
I'm
are
saying.
like, oh, he's going to win, and then he's just gonna be good. I'm like,
I think it's
They're
an
going to have to
assumption.
wheel him off the field. That guy's not going anywhere.
What's in the Wolf of Wall Street? You're gonna have
Yeah.
to get a fucking was it a wrecking ball? What's the
Yeah.
quote again?
Yeah.
There's this assumption that Harbaugh's just going to step aside, and I'm just like, he's not going to step
That's
aside.
why? Yeah,
We've been so good since for so long.
He's
Unless
Have
he's
you
just
seen his father? Like they interviewed his father after the
yeah,
Michigan.
after the Michigan game, and his father is like, I don't know, 100-some thousand years old, and he was still like jumping up and down and being
Didn't
like,
he-
"This game is great. This is amazing."
Jack. Didn't
Yeah.
Jack coach the
Oh, yeah.
first three games this year when
he helped out.
Well,
for
he was
sure.
on the.
Yeah,
I think he was on
yeah,
the.
yeah, he helped
I don't
out.
think he was an actual
yeah,
head coach.
he
But he was
comes
on
around
the
here.
sideline, like doing
He comes around with us.
Unbelievable. So neither of those Harbaugh boys.
Yeah.
are-
Yeah, dude, that family loves ball.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
family is not leaving
Love
football.
ball.
Yeah.
I can
They
tell
love
you
Well,
that.
Brad, to your point, that's it. Like you can see where they get that fire from. That is we talk about with my bloodlines with baseball. The Harbaughs with
It's
football
football.
just runs fucking deep. But also you can see that the teams and that they are running. You see at Michigan what they're doing. You can like Michigan or hate them. That team loves and is embodying what Jim Harbaugh
Free
said there.
Harbaugh.
And also in Baltimore, John, since he's come in and people can complain all they want, that dude has set the tone for this team. And for 15 years, you can have a stable organization. And if you're from Baltimore and you've been watching, I don't mean to bring up some bad times, but with things with the Baltimore Orioles over all these years, do you see how hard it is to win? How hard it is to have a consistent contender? It's not going to be perfect, but the culture was set from top to bottom with Baltimore, and John Harbaugh is a big fucking reason because of it. And also, I mean, how do you not get fired up when he's dancing, he's smearing blood on his head?
That
on
was
his head?
incredible.
I mean,
Yeah.
that makes you want to run through a wall. Like it really does.